Hello, today I'm going to be demonstrating how to test ESD surfaces on the cart and the overall ESD continuity. Here we have the ESD tester. We have two weights which we use for testing the laminated surfaces and or testing from the surface through the frame and to the bottom drag chain. The first test you should perform to see if you've got continuity all the way through is a connection down from each surface down to the drag chain. So I will connect to the drag chain at the bottom, weight on the surface, and as you can see, we're testing good, so we have a good continuity from the surface down to the drag chain. I need to do that for each work surface, so I will move down to the second work surface. Make sure that it's clean, no dirt. Connect back to the drag chain. Test. Good. We have continuity for the second. One final surface. Clean the surface. Connect to the drag chain. Good. We have continuity from the surface down to the drag chain. Sometimes we will have ESD casters, but we will always have a drag chain, regardless. RDM is not responsible for continuity to the client's floor. The client's floor could have bad spots in the flooring, or they could have dirty casters and a drag chain that are preventing continuity. We are only responsible for testing from each surface down to the drag chain. It is up to the client to make sure that he's getting proper grounding to his floor. If you have a failure and you do not have continuity, then you have to backtrack. Surface to the grounding. Sometimes the grounding lug is not making contact with the laminate properly. We will hit the test button. Boom, we're good on that surface. Next surface, that one checked out good. Test the grounding lug to the laminate. We are good there too. Again, we're checking only if we're failing from the surfaces down to the drag chain. Next surface, we are good as well. If those pass, but you're still failing, then you will need to test your connections below from the top to the frame to make sure that something didn't get missed. Maybe they forgot to link the lug at the top of each one of these to the frame down below. So they'll usually have a small screw on the bottom of each one of these lugs with screw down below. The other thing you want to check for is make sure you got a long lead for the client to apply a connection to his ground source. A lot of times they'll put their own alligator clip and hook it onto a ground wire instead of relying on the ground chain down below. So we always want to check for continuity to the end of that line as well. So we're at the surface to the chain and it checks out fine. And again, if it checks out fine for that one surface, all the others we've already checked to the drag chain. They're making contact with the frame, so we know it's going to work out fine there. But what we were checking for is making sure that this line was properly grounded so that they can ground it out to their ground source at their location. I hope this helps, and give us a call if you have any questions. Thank you.